Live. This is our first broadcast today. We are going to go through a lot, but we are not going to waste much time. So this broadcast is not about spending, maybe long time, but we are going to manage the time that we have for this live broadcast. So therefore, if you are watching from Facebook, please follow me on my page. If you are watching on YouTube, subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me where you are watching from. Let's do this together. A lot has happened today. A lot has happened today because today is the Mazaman court case. Like I told us yesterday, that he's going to appear in court today, and the information that is everywhere is the interview that he granted for the first time. And it is quite interesting. Everybody have their own opinions. You can see that I'm smiling because I have watched a lot of clips. I have listened to to videos from some people. I have also read some posts from both sides, and people are, trying to give their own meaning and explanation to the interview that PM Mazamakano granted. And some of them are quite funny. Okay, meaning that if what you don't know is bigger than you. The people who are waiting patiently to have an evidence from Mazin Morgan to bash on PM and bash on different government in exile, they can't wait anymore. They are so eager. They are so eager and inquisitive to criticize. Armstrong, my brother, nice to have you once again. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you guys. Helen Peters, thank you, my sister. How are you today? How are we all doing? I believe that everybody is fine. We have seen the video. Sunny, nice to see you also. So we are here. We are not going to waste much time. Please, if you are watching, click on the like button, like the video, so that others will join us as we move forward in this video. Yes, like as I was saying, the video that surfaced online everywhere on social media, in mainstream media, both from those in Nigeria. Oh my goodness, it is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes, so Hamadike will come out soon. Exactly. So the road is clear. It's something that have not happened before. Like me, I was even thinking that it's Nigerian government that are depriving him those basic rights to talk to journalists, to even spend time on camera, to even air his opinion, that he was being deprived of all those things, without knowing that he's an insider that is doing all those things. Because immediately after he uproot, what he uprooted from the legal team seems to be, looking different. There's a lot of changes, even in his body language, the way he comport himself and everything. So I think it's a good thing to see. It's a good thing to see. But the interview that he granted today have. Why am I laughing? Anytime I mention this interview, I feel like. Anyway, we are going to go through it. We are going to go through it together. And some of us have seen posts and reaction from others, you understand? And it seems like people don't really capture what happened there. I don't expect Masanokan to say, in Nigerian court or in the hand of DSS that yes, I insecurity in Alibo, I am the one that behind it. Who does that? Who will be in the hands of enemy and say that he supports insecurity in Southeast? Even us who are not even in the hands of DSS, we are against insecurity in Southeast. Who is in support of insecurity? Who? That is why we are kind of, should I say, reserved when Hope Uzodinma is being mentioned, because he is creating insecurity. I'm just using Hope Uzodinma as one of the examples. But to see those people that are from the other camp, Their targets that, yeah, even one of them were there trying to first word in Mazanogano's mouth. And the Mazanogano said, what? Don't go there. He shot, not only him, somebody also in the background did the same thing. But people who think they are omnipresent, that they are in Europe, they are in Asia, they are in Africa, they are also in the courtroom. So most of them have come out to twist that clip. They are not telling people that yeah, he would have mentioned about it, but Ejiofor, not Ejiofor, what's the name of the other lawyer? Ejimako shunned them. That is to tell you that these people are eager to know what Mazakan will say about the activities of PM, and not, we always say PM. I think the best way to say it is the activities of Biafrans. Do you understand? Because it is not about PM. This is about Biafrans. And they are trying to single-handedly point PM as a scapegoat, like he is the problem in the Southeast. Let us tell ourselves the truth. To be honest with you, I don't have plan. I don't feel the strength. It's not, it was not in me to broadcast to them. I wanted to have today as one of my off day, but seeing what I'm seeing online, I have no choice than to jump in. Henry Peter said, I am super happy hearing the roaring lion voice of my leader. That is my leader that he is, yes. Dante Igwe I think your name better I call you Dante or Igwe. Okay, so you said Master Makano is a peacemaker. If released from detention, he has the potential to restore peace. This perspective highlight is present. Let me read again. The perspective highlight he presents. Okay, his presence could have a positive impact on peace and stability. Yes, Manokan is a peace-loving guy. He's not a violent person, and we are going to say it the way it is in this live broadcast, because I am not going to hide any feelings. Do you understand? Because most of us really think that Sam Manekpa is the cause of insecurity, and that has been the preaching and propaganda that have been going on for long, starting from the time of Jofor to the time of when Ralph Wasuka was also bragging, when Asadu Dokubo was also have made a comment as well. All those people that I just mentioned, and more of them, many of them, from those who can call recharge card media warriors and all those things. Many of them know the truth, but they want to use the problem of insecurity issue in Southeast to cover up what is going on. And the best way to do it is to use it against Sam Manekpa, so that he will feel like maybe to create fear in him, or he will stop doing what he's doing, which they don't want him to do. And those things is what we are going to say it. We are going to say it in this program. After the kidnap of Master Kanu, a lot of information surfaced. People who were kind of hoping that they will say something positively, they will tell us what happened, what will be the next plan. Nobody will like to nobody will like to make peace when his mother has just been beaten up. Like, you see your mother, someone has just beat your mother to the stupor, and your mother is there with injury or anything. They have beat your mother so bad. In the midst of all that, somebody who is expecting you to preach peace. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Someone have just hurt your loved one to the extent that you can hear the cry of your loved one. In fact, not only that they beat your loved one, maybe your parents, but they have also beat the person and humiliate your parent. And in the midst of that, in that moment, You are seeing your mother, your father, your loved ones, being beat, being received, being humiliated and, cajoled, and in the midst of all those nonsense, somebody is somewhere expecting you to start preaching peace. It is very difficult, my people. And the only people who can do that is somebody who have discernment, like you hear from Holy Spirit. That's like if you're a Christian, you understand what I'm saying. So you don't just expect your body and your spirit to be calm. It doesn't work that way. So Biafrans were waiting to hear from those who supposed to carry on the rating, the information, and how to go about it. And they were as quiet as everybody. So it was PM who came up and explained, started trying to unite people, teach people, bring people together and others. So the information that they're giving, Masakan is receiving a lot of wrong information, I admit. Somebody like Benjamin Madubogo, that appear in some of the clips that is trending today, do you really think that he will go there to say something nice about Masamalapa? The answer is no. It will be entering Masamakano's ear, all the wrong information that there is going to be feeding him there. So, but God so kind, the kind of person that Masamakano is, so he will able to capture and he can understand what may be the truth. So, like, they want to capitalize on that person who mentioned Simon Ekpa, and immediately he was being asked to keep quiet. Do you understand? Now, everything that happened in that courtroom today, this is the only thing that they managed to, capture in their own way of sharing news and analyzing what happened. So here is one of DOS, if I may use the word, because I'm struggling not to mention them anymore. Reason because I've been told that they are not worthy. Like not anybody, but I have read many comments here that ask me to. The comment is the public domain. Not that I have any internal communication with anybody. No, I'm talking about people who manage to comment on my videos. They are not happy when I talk about DOS because to them they are worthless. Now this lady have been posting and sharing a lot of garbage. If you know her, you know her. I'm not trying to say her page, but this is what we often read from her. Okay, and she said Master Americano would have made some statement about someone Ekperima in court today, but guess who stopped him? Watch. She not that she composed this message. No, 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 no. She did not compose this message by herself. I will tell you where she got it from. Okay, I will tell you where she got it from. Many people don't understand that what you know, we also know it. What you know, we also know it. But before then, let me read the comment from my people here and think. I think I've read your own and who again, please? Who again? We were okay. Gail said, greeting to all Biafrans, please share and thumbs up so that message go viral. No matter what they do, Biafra is here and all here, our PM and our ON do. Nice one, my brother, nice one. That Donatus said, welcome, sir. You're making points. Thanks for your consistency. Remain blessed. Remain blessed to you, Donatus. Nice to hear from you. Thank you for your nice comments. Armstrong, my good brother, said Benjamin Madobogo and all the duels will be very frustrated right now. Why wouldn't they? Because this is the business that they open for themselves. I bet the best. I hear you. Nice one, nice one. That thing in Finland. Long time no see. How are you today? Uh, he said, Mavu stood alone. No, I don't understand what you mean, my brother. Janjaweed, boom, no go sleep tonight. I don't understand this your language, but the last part of it is makes a lot of sense. Frank said, "Good evening, sir. Good evening to you, Frank. How are you? I see you, Zen. You are speaking Latin, if I'm not mistaken. Danny is here. Dinah, you are here. Nice to hear from you. Good evening to you, Dinah. How are you today? I hope you have seen what you are seeing. Then I hope you have filled your eyes with a lot of information today. Good evening to you. Enemies have no shame. You can see them crying. Even the criminals, Madubugo. Madubugo was like he was when he was going. He was moving like a when we were in primary school. If they ask to bring your homework and you mistakenly maybe you did not do your homework and you teach after teacher will flog you after that and ask you to go back to your house and go and bring it. Or maybe that time they were forcing us to do handwork. I don't know some of us who managed to school maybe in those local school, community school like that, not a private school, not Ajipata school. No, I'm talking about Ajipako school. That if you, they will ask you to bring handwork, bring your. That time we used to make this local basket and broom. So if you did not bring your own broom, they will send you back to go back to your house and maybe go. Sometimes we lie these little petty lies. You tell your teacher that sorry, teacher, I was rushing to so that I will attend the assembly, and if I forgot to pick up my broom, something like that. You just make up a story. Teacher will now ask you after beating you. They ask you to go back to school, go back to your home and get it and get your home get your handwork. So if after beating they ask you to go back home, you'll be walking as if you are you'll be staggering around, walking like if you are drunk. Benjamin Madu was walking like that, then moving like a drunkard, walking like a drunkard. I don't know what he expect Mazagano or the lawyers to do. He was so frustrated, like a driver said. I listened to how he was. Oh my God, these people. Anyway, what do you expect? Everybody would like to say their own market to make sense and make people to believe what they're saying so that the shame will not land on them. But this time around, it will be very, very difficult. It will be very, very difficult. So, my own observation is what I'm going to share with you. Helen Peter says, Ejimako's son Benjamin, even Mazakano did the same. Good evening, bro. Aloze Ambrose. Ambrose, thank you. Frank Chuku, what happened today is so lovely. Mavu means Madubuguki. That in Finland, you are very, very funny. Okay, now I capture what you were trying to say. If I know Benjamin the one was not happy because his evil plan did not work out at all. These people think that Martin Amonikane is stupid or what? He knows everything. So, but I'm not going to say what he have in mind. No, I can only react based on what happened publicly. I don't want to run faster than my shadow. No, it's not. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. And PM, you see PM, you see PM. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, that man is something else. In the midst of all those videos that is trending, let me before I move on, let me show you what PM. This he posted something just few minutes ago. Let me bring it up. Oh my goodness. He knows how he's very, 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 very intelligent. Very, very, very intelligent. Let me bring it. Wait. Um BMO. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. Now this is what PM said. In the midst of all those he wanted to talk about it, but he wanted to talk about look at what PM posted. Look at this. He said, let me bring it down a bit so that you can see it properly. Release my father, or you will see the best in me. You see the beast in me. You can see that? So as you are still, scratching your head to know, was he talking about PM? Was he talking about who was he? Who was Martin kind of referring as who was he referring to be the responsible of insecurity and all those things? Was he talking about PM? Who could that be? In the midst of all those things, as you are cracking your brain, look at what PM said. Okay, release my father, or you will see the beast in me. That is, you see, when you know answer. If you are writing an exam, you know answer. You would, if you like, let the invigilator stand. Let the invigilator bring his chair and sit on your in front of your desk. You will do your best. But when you have a different way, you are thinking, cracking your brain to maneuver how to copy. Only when you a fellow state want to stand up, you think that that person is a vigilator. You understand what I mean? So the fear will be all over you. This is what PM said. Do you understand? This is what he said. I will go straight to one of the posts that pushed me to come out this time, because when I saw this guy, no wonder they are hiding their faces. No wonder. Imagine somebody who it is difficult for you to use your picture, your face to do propaganda like that. No. Most of them have a reason why they choose to hide. Do you understand? And Master Nakane is not stupid. He's not a stupid man to buy that kind of cheap propaganda. Okay, look at what he said. In the viral video from the courtroom today, 19th March 2024, okay, circulating on various social media platforms, Barrister Law Ejimako was captured, shunning and preventing journalists. Now, the person was not a journalist. That was also the same Benjamin Madubugu, trying to force word. You understand? He said he's a journalist from asking further questions concerning the criminality of Simon Ekpa in the Southeast during the short press conference Master Kanu granted the press. Now, this guy did not tell us why was it that Master Kanu were unable to grant interview to the press that you are not enjoying today. Okay, you are enjoying the interview, right? And you're expecting Masakan to use that chance to bash on Simon Ekpa, to scatter everything. Do you understand? That is what they have been waiting to hear. But their own legal team leader have never ever had the opportunity to allow Master Mekano to even air his opinion on certain things. If you think that Master Mekano is against the federal government in exile, he's not. You do know why? One is because he understands that the violence in the Southeast is not from PM. He is not from Biafran government in exile, and it can never be. He knows this as a fact. Even Alo Ejimako, even Benjamin Badwe could know. Ifa Ejiofor, no. Top members of the US understand it. One of them have also come out and said, I know that you are doing very, very well, Simon Ekpa, but you have to stop. Why did he say so? Because he also understands very, very well that Master Simon Ekpa is not the problem in the Southeast. Now, the problem in the Southeast is what? One of them is people who want to stop Simon Ekpa from talking about anything Biafra, anything related to Biafra. People who are desperate to bring his effort down. People who don't want to give chance and they don't want to move forward. Another people are politicians. So in case if you are new in what is going on in Southeast, I am here to tell you. It's for free. I will tell you for free. The insecurity in Southeast comprises of different things. One is the disappearance of Mazen Monokano. Make that wave, create a space for those who supposed to be working for Mazen Monokano, turn against all the effort of Mazen Monokano to make Mazen Monokano look like a worthless human being, to cripple the little hope left for him. Sorry about that. We are having a little bit problem with network, so I'm back. I'm sorry about that. So, like as I was saying, another people that are the cause of insecurity in Southeast, not in Nigeria, okay, in the Southeast are politicians. They are thug and their gang. Do you understand? They are also part of it. The level of courts in Southeast is high. You know what I mean by like this? Not all courts. I mean all these gangsters. You understand? The level of gangsters in courts, like some people would call it, in Southeast are very very high. Reason because of the thoughts of politicians. Because once a governor, anybody who, like for example, the governor of Enugu State, the governor of Anambra State, okay, they would like to want, like Sorudo, who don't have anything to do with Togre before. As a governor, you have to. That is the what Nigerian politicians, not Nigerian politics have also encouraged that many times. They have to pave way for the governor to build their own Togre. And the best Togre you can have are people who used to do the Togre work. So sometimes they bring those court guys, those gangsters, and give them, label them as put them in government payroll. If you ask them, they will tell you, no, you have to bring them out from the street. You have to take them out from the street. Whereas you are using them to do official criminality. The real one. These are tall guys who have been doing all this criminality, snatching bag, taking, you know how it is. If you have been in, if you have lived in Nigeria, you understand what I'm talking about. So those people, they will not label them as government officials. Somebody that is very well-known gangster is now working as a government worker. That's another one. In the Southeast, I'm telling you now, you now move to the people who want to take land by fire by force, Fulani, and their herdsmen. They are also in our place. The insecurity that Mazakan is talking about has nothing to do with Biafran people. Why he said that anybody who is using IPOB to do those, because that's what they have been feeding him in a dungeon. They are telling him that, look, Simon Ekpa is dead, because what they are waiting to hear from his mouth today, that they are crying about, has been their prayer point for a very long time. And the best way to do it, secretly or openly, is to keep on telling him repeatedly that, look, Simon Ekpa is using the IPOB, he causing havoc. Simon Ekpa said this and that. Let me tell you, so if some people, some of us who actually believe that our people need to be free, okay, could afford to be victim of this nonsense, this stuff they're putting on for some man, telling him that Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that. Some of us may say, wow, if Mr. A have come, if Mr. A is saying the same thing, and Mr. B have said the same thing, maybe what they're saying is true. Let me now send the warning to Simon Ekpa. And like Master Megano, who is, very, very angry and very, very vocal. Even the little interview that he granted today, you can see the tone of his word. Does he sound like someone you can shun? So, like, some of them are doing what they do best is propaganda. Some of them are not telling people that, look, Mazen Megano is trying to mention about something, and lawyer shun him. How is it possible? You shun Mazen Megano from mentioning names. Just like if Father Baka want to mention anybody's name, you will shun him. Somebody who have faced one-on-one confrontation with Abacha, when Abacha was very, very ruthless. Okay? Mbaka was able to fight Abacha. Just like Mazen Megano. You think that if Mazen Megano want to mention anybody's name that he wants to send warning to you. Somebody who can even call president in their own law court and tell him his mind. Does he look like somebody who is afraid of anything? No. So you cannot tell me that the Sean Masino kind of from mentioning Simon, but that is a very, very big lie. And that is what we are preaching today. That somebody wanted to say something about us, about Simon Ekpa, okay, and they shun him. If Master Kanu truly want to go after Simon Ekpa, like they are praying, why did he not say it? Okay, are you trying to tell me that he don't have time to say that? Just for you to see the level of understanding of our people. You can, to me, the level of our reasoning. Some of us, not everybody, some of us think that some of us reasoning from our left hand side. Because in Igbo land, we know that everything good comes from right. You understand? We value right hand side very well. That's why I say so. They get explain time, my dear. They get explain time. When you say, tell me what Simon Ekpa is doing today that did not come from our leader. Sit at home, come from our leader. No, I don't want to go there, my brother. You are well grounded. You have a lot of information. You don't need to say some. You don't need to bring all your. You know, some of us have spent time to understand what is happening and what is going on. If Master can all of a sudden turn and say, look, I am not going to. I'm against Simon Ekpa today. That means he's deviating from what made people to start following him. That is what these people don't understand. And what Mazagani is not a supporter of any evil. He is supporting what is good, whether it's from the north, it's from the south. That does not mean that if somehow Simon Ekpa turned PM, maybe started doing something, maybe doing backyard business, doing something that is not in line with the real plan of IPOB and Biafran freedom. Do you really think that not only Masenokano will voice out, many people around Simon Ekpa are really genuine and they know and are watching very, very closely. So some of you who are far, okay, like me, if you are watching from afar, people who are very close to PM today, and none of them are jobless. Just pay very good attention to from all the media team of the African government in exile, from all the cabinet members. None of them are jobless. I challenge anybody in the African government in exile to come out and make a video that he is receiving salary. Just make a video and tell us that you're receiving salary. Can DOS do the same thing? Can they come out and say that every member in there, all this, all of them are maybe they have a they are employed in whatever they are residing or they are doing business. None of them, some of them have what they're doing. Okay, don't get me wrong. But what I'm trying to say is that 99% of them are not having anything. Their finance, everything come from agitation. That is why they can do anything to buy anybody that is stopping them. If PM is just like ordinary person, by now, I can give Google Zana and then say this year since. You understand what I'm saying? I go on Zana and then say this year. Came but mother. So we have to be very, very careful. What Master can know, many of us don't know it. What he knows, many of us don't know it. And some of us really think that, he's talking about the Biafran Liberation Army. Oh, you ask yourself, have you seen Biafran Liberation Army kidnap anybody? Like, hold somebody and demanding money? Have you seen that? And some of us, many of them know this thing for a fact. Why is it difficult for you to appreciate, at least admit that this is what is going on? The video that is trending, there are many of them. The reason why I'm not focusing on playing those videos is because we all have watched it. So playing it is just a waste of time. Okay, so I don't want to be here and pretend that I'm doing live broadcast, playing what you have already watched. Sometimes if you are playing that is, I read what I just read, I think one paragraph and I stopped. Why did I do that? Because That is the way I want to make comment from. I don't want to read everything that he put out there, because you can also go there and read it. So it doesn't mean that what everything that he put there out there is good, is what worth reading. No, I just want to show you that for you to understand the way these people think, the way they reason. Allow Ejimako that they're using to them now, because in the comment of that lady that I just showed you her post, some of them that I said it, that Ejimako is still working with Ekpedema. Working with Ekpedema. If you are working with Ekpedema, that simply means that you are decent, because the Ekpedema you are talking about is not the prayer point of many families. A lot of families are praying to have Ekpedema. That if Kamerepa is the example, a replicant of Ekpedema, every family should go to church and start praying for that. Ekpedema that sacrifice everything that they have to grant you, to give you peace in your homeland. Some of them have issue with PM, whereas PM is actually the one saving them from herdsmen in their village. Okay? There was a time Chidwaya was shouting that Samonek. What happened? In his own village, PM sent army to save people there. He said it with his own mouth. I have the shot here on my platform. He's here. I don't need to, criticize him for that. Some of us have made a lot of mistakes, but what makes you a man is, after making those mistakes, are you ready to correct yourself? Are you ready to correct yourself? If you can do that, then you are a real man. You know what you're doing. Dana said, I have missed a lot of people. Armstrong, they go explain that. Yes, excellence. What you say? God, good brother. Even okay. Good evening, brother. That's what you said to you. Good work. Well done. Thank you, excellent. What you do. BC will be watching from Germany. Well done, brother. Thank you so much. You are watching from Germany. Germany have a lot of. Germany have a lot of people that will question. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people from the other side, from the other planet. Then Diana said the problem they have is that they want to know what is the plan between President Lucano and Max Amanokpa. See, this Diana is a psychologist too. I pity. You see, if you work with CID, I pity anybody that their file is in your office. Diana is a very smart woman. Very smart. Armstrong, DOS are all employed. They are careers. No, they are not employed. Armstrong, they are not employed. They are not employed. I know what you're trying to say. They are not employed. They gave themselves that job. Do you understand? They gave themselves job, which is the reason why PM devote his time to end it. Do you know what it means to terminate people's contracts? It's not easy. It takes someone who have a higher authority and power to just end, and he ended it without any announcement. He not even announced it. That's the annoying part of it. PM is somehow he just end the contract without announcing it, without no announcement was. He just come just from nowhere, from one room agent, from Nigerian agent, from being saboteur. I know that they contracted him. This people. Anyway, I love what Martin Makano said. He said that 2 minutes of his release that he will end insecurity, and I believe that to be true, because many of them who devote more time in creating havoc and pushing that result of their nonsense to PM and Biafrans will start running to hide their shame. So by so doing, their office of propaganda and insecurity will close. Then we will now have the normal insecurity that we know, that have been with us for ages, which is Fulani and politicians. That is, and the whole purpose of them is one of the main creator of insecurity. One of them. That was why That is, when former governor of Enugu, Bulubulu, when he was a governor of Enugu State, he did not mention anything against sit at home. I don't know if many of us noticed that. Governor of Enugu State did not attack sit at home. Not that he support it, but he don't want to create insecurity in Enugu State. He understands it very well. Because what they do is this. Before they come out to criticize sit at home, they have their own voice ready to do one or two things and use it against PM. They will say, "Oh, you said that people should not come out." Now people came out, and your boys were doing this. They actually send those guys to do those things, those stuff that I told you about. Why is it that anytime we hear that people are enforcing insecurity, why is it that you don't see that much in Enugu? The time they came out, the time that Biafrans actually came out to caution people from disturbing the sit at home, trying to show that gara. They did not touch anybody. The video, you will see them warning. Just to talk. They did not shoot anybody, they did not beat anybody. But in Imo State, you see burning, buying people, taking people. That is why I told you it's a government talks that they signed that job and they did it perfectly. But being the kind of person PM is, he don't care about what they do. What he tell them is that my hands are clean. If you listen to PM broadcast then, he always said my hands are clean. And if you're listening to what is going on around, in other states, not only in Imo State, in Abia, in Enugu, in the Boy, all those five Igbo states, you understand that this is work of government. Only governors that are in APC, why is it that their state is the state that have more insecurity? Imo State and the Boy State, before you now talk of Anambra, which is normally the most, where you have a lot of gang Kembo. Anambra always have this kind of hitman. If they want to produce thug, their own is in another level. It is there for a very long time. So I don't want to use Anambra to justify other states. I'm talking about states like Ebonyi and Imo, where you have robots of them and therefore my them. Why was it that these two people, in fact, anywhere you hear the white people, they do this is only these two states. Not that they don't have other insecurity in Enugu, they do, but many people who experience that enforcement of sit at home, you hear them that it happened in Imo, it happened in Ebonyi State. Because this is where governor have vowed to do everything possible to blackmail sit at home and Biafrans. But in Enugu, the governor kept quiet. Do you understand? The governor kept quiet. The time that Biafrans actually came out, they did not do anything. Do you know that when this current governor after his inauguration, he said, I'm talking about the current governor of an Enugu State. He said, no, that is who is the PM to end to say that sit at home that Enugu is a vibrant city that he want to copy what Imo and the boy have been doing because because his godfather, being Chimaroga man, was even against the former governor Buruburu for not criticize sit at home. He was telling if you go to his platform, just stretch back during that after the governorship election, he was criticizing the outgoing governor, telling him that he was so quiet and so dumb that he couldn't even criticize other sit at home that everybody had been criticizing. The reason why the governor did not criticize because he don't want to have katakata tibotobo na Enugu State. And that actually helped Enugu State a lot. We did not hear that kind of information in Enugu State. Whereas in Anambra, we do, but not as much as Imo State. In Ebonyi top Anambra, in terms of insecurity, Abia State just have this regular their governorship problem since 1999. You understand? Abia State don't have much. Like we don't hear much. We only know that some of them are not happy with PM. I mean individual, not the whole state. But Imo State and now and the Boy State, where these two governors who are so much in love with APC and Garagara, they created a lot of insecurity in the land. This is what people don't pay attention to. PM did not have anything to do with those nonsense, and the Master Kano understand it very well. So, as he criticized insecurity in Nanimo, every one of us do the same thing. Who will can anybody beat his or her chest and say that yes, I am happy to hear that insecurity is Nanimo? Nobody does that. How can you be proud of that kind of nonsense? Our land is known for Ebebelu, peaceful. Like like this my channel now. I use this my channel to preach peace, not war. I don't support anything violence. I don't do that because if you are pushing to buy people, okay, you are also pushing for your own for other people to buy you as well. And peace is the only way to live the way you want. When you can't have what you want where there's a insecurity, where there's a lot of problems. But these governors that people, those guys that claim that they are our leader, that are governor, that are politicians, that others, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't have any conscience and don't expect them to do anything good either. They have come out many times to say, no, sister, no, that in my state. To the extent Dave Umahi came out and said that the state is not Biafra. How old is Dave Umahi to compare to people like Igbo? How Dave Umahi, and just imagine what could be his age when Ojukwu was fighting for Biafra. And you see a child of that time to come out now and tell you, Ebonyi State is not Biafra. For you to see the level of desperation, many people are so desperate to get what they want without minding how others feel. This is freedom. Even though you're a governor of how many million people in Ebonyi State, okay? Many of them are Biafrans. They support, they know they are Biafrans. Only because you have a chance to become governor, you want to decide their origin for them. Is that not madness? For you to see the desperation, out of desperate, he allowed Fulani people to go to villages in Ebonyi State to buy people. That is the insecurity that Mazen Kano was talking about. The insecurity is there. But who enabled those insecurities? Who are the people that allow it to happen? I saw a video last time where Fulani person, they are, after forcing themselves on our Biafran women, people also from the other side were saying, he's a my boys, he's a my boys. Few days later, they called the guy, they called some of them, and security in the neighborhood was there, called them and tortured them, and they were confessing that they are from Fulani, they are Fulani people. But our fellow Igbo people who are from other side have already started telling people that they are Samonepa boys. If not that, people from Imo State, where they buy 14 guys who went for traditional marriage, if not that people raise alarm and the video went viral, they would have targets to Samonepa. Then you ask yourself, what is it about this Samonepa that people are, many of them are very, very angry, that they can't even stand him. They want him to end na. What could be the problem? So we know the problem. The problem is that PM is what they actually want to be. And Mazen Kano have he knows what he wants. Okay? Unless he's a human being. Mazen Kano is a human being. Maybe what he used to preach to us, maybe what we know him for, maybe what he was preaching that made us to follow him, maybe he have decided to retrieve from that and have a different template. Then only we can say, okay, we have noticed a change from what you are used to preach and what you used to tell us. Then we can now make a decision. But for now, nobody should panic. Nobody should think that because I saw some of them twisting the information. A very open speech that he made. If PM is doing something hidden, then you can start panicking and say, oh wow, man, Kano is talking about him. He did not talk about him in a negative way. He did not. And why people are pushing for that, many of them that are currently sharing the information actually believe that people from other side are saying the truth, that what they're saying is actually what PM is doing and different are doing. Many of them believe that they are doing it out of ignorance. But truth be told, we are not a child, we are not a kid. We understand what is going on. We know what is happening. We know that let me say 80% of the problem in Ladibo are from governors. The problem are from governors. Seeing what is happening in the north, how northerners are protecting their own, what is going on from that side, and how they don't care about people. If they buy people, they will stand together and tell you that, look, this is our own. This will belong to us. Do you understand? Igbo people need to learn from that. Igbo people we really need to learn from that. Even if you think that we know everything, we can do it without anybody, there are some things that we need to learn from others as well. Today, our Oduduwa people, our brothers and sisters from Oduduwa, they share this information here. Okay, I'm going to bring it for you to see. Okay, this is Oduduwa. Okay, this information. In Iroling, okay, as we speak, Igbo have locked their shops, okay, there because of tax. Do you understand? Issues from the government. Iroling should be in Ibadan, if I'm not mistaken. So if this is what is happening, in Oduduwa land, and Oduduwa Republic is now sharing it, to the public, that this is what Igbo people are facing in that part of the world. Okay, I'm Simon by live on State of the Nation. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for informing me, guys. We are going to bring this news to you later. I'm sorry. I hope what you're saying is true, right? Because I'm going to end the program now, immediately. Eunice, I see you, Eunice. I'm at the best. I see you, Ndobisi, Helen Peters, PHT Namode. All of you are so wonderful. I really appreciate your time in this live broadcast. We are going to talk about this later. We are going to talk about it later because the information is very interesting. What Igbos are going through in Lorraine. I think that's Ibadan. Okay, so have a wonderful evening. Let's join to PM broadcast. Now, traditionalists, now Danfo drivers. After the verse, you always hit. Okay, guys, please, before you go, like the stream. Armstrong just informed us that check it out first. Okay, he said I should check it out first. Okay, let me check it out first. Hold on. Let me check it first. Where did he see him? Is it on Twitter? Is he on Twitter, Armstrong? Please let me know so I will not make a mistake. I don't want to use my broadcast to Kwara State. Okay, yes. Kwara State. Okay, YouTube. Okay, yes. Then I have confirmed it. So, guys, let's go there, please. Thank you so much. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.